Hello Troglodyte Tribe and welcome back. This week we are still at the guitar show, the UK's biggest guitar show here in Birmingham, and I'm with the Ben. You've probably seen Ben on his incredible YouTube channel, the link in the description. So, nice to see a real human in the flesh.
Do we hug?
We hug.
We hug.
Hey, we're post-COVID.
The world has...
How's it going?
Well, I mean, as of 10 minutes ago when the amp stopped, a lot better, I must say.
And you make guitars. Well, not only that, you get people to make their own guitars.
I'm an enabler. I'm an enabler.
Enabler. So you put things in front, you show them how.
Yeah.
Talk to me about your courses.
The YouTube channel is the thing.
Yeah.
So I build guitars, I make it look easy because quite frankly, building an electric guitar really is.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be hugely difficult. And through that, people kept on asking me to teach.
Yeah, okay.
In person, because there's so much that you can do on YouTube. There's always that 5 or 10% of, oh, you've done this.
Yeah,
I did that myself 20 years ago once.
Yeah.
This is how you get out of that.
Yeah.
And we've developed into pretty much the biggest guitar building school in the world now.
Yeah.
We teach 500-600 people a year.
Brilliant.
And it ranges from a very, come down to 2 or 3 days repairs, restoration, fret level, which is some of the stuff that's going on here today.
Yeah.
Or you can go from a 10-day course, a 2-week course, a 5-day course,
Right.
build a flat top guitar to a carved top to...
So literally people get in touch with you, they book themselves in the course, they go, this is kind of what I want. You give them some feedback and then you arrange it and they come down and at the end of the course they leave with it.
Yeah, almost every single time they will end up with a finished instrument. So just because the website says, hey, this is a 2-week course and this is what you can achieve, get in touch.
Yeah.
If you want to do, I don't know, a cloud guitar that doesn't really fit into something, maybe it'll take a few days extra, we can make it happen.
Yeah, brilliant.
But then there's the 3-month course, and we're developing new professional development courses as well.
Amazing.
So we have a lot of people come through.
So you got that straight through, never done it before, straight through to the full professional level. So that's incredible. And where are you based?
Based just outside Dorchester in Dorset.
Okay.
Down on the south coast.
Brilliant. So not only that, you've got a lovely place to hang out for the week or the month.
Seriously,
Yeah.
we're right next to an area of outstanding natural beauty,
Brilliant.
which is a problem because I needed an extra car park and they wouldn't let me have it. But I mean, it's beautiful down there.
Amazing.
We help people find accommodation.
Okay. Talk to us about this.
Right, so this is, I do a lot of live stream builds as well on the channel. And this was one designed with the audience and in a collaboration on literal live streams, which could have gone really wrong, but no, it worked out quite well.
That's pretty cool.
And very comfy. So she's a bit heavy. Now this was fun. It was sort of semi-Star Wars inspired, which is what they asked for. That control knob there was screen used on one of the Star Wars movies.
Nice.
One of the sort of 1,000 people watching the live stream was an extra, and he had a couple of those, sent those through to us.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool.
I just happened to have an original piece of Star Wars around.
I mean, that came through on the channel, and I know.
Nice.
Cool. But it's cool. It's got the Bond Electric Light fretboard, which is the step fretboard off one of the original Bond guitars.
Oh, okay.
Have a feel. That it's.
That is. Wow,
So sadly, the factory closed, but in the 80s. But when it closed, there was a bunch of B stock on the market.
So
it's amazing,
unusual.
isn't it? It's like a fretless guitar, but with actual intonation.
I love when you do these ones. This, I don't know if you can see that. There is a piece of wood missing from this guitar. I mean, there's all.
And I didn't fill it with resin.
I mean, I've heard of people taking bits of wood out, but usually like in cavities, not literally a strip of wood out of it.
Well, we all like a lighter guitar, don't we?
We do. So talk to us about this. What's it called?
So, honestly, the first one, I had a piece of wood. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
It wasn't big enough to make a guitar, and not even on camera, I started messing around with it.
Yeah.
We finally realised it was going to be quite cool.
Yeah.
It's called the copper rodded. We tend to copper leaf inside,
Right.
and then there's steel rods going through.
Brilliant.
With that original one, we started filming halfway through the build.
Right.
It had a huge number of views, and we've since sold probably 20 of them.
Have you really?
Now this is a new shape.
Yeah.
It's an evolution of the original shape.
The access to the top is incredible, isn't it?
You've got to be able to that's one of the most important things for me in guitar design.
Yeah, I mean, all the way, so I don't know if you can see the back of that there. There is no restrictions whatsoever with getting all the way up there.
That's burnt.
You burnt it?
Yeah.
Of course you did.
So that's the Shisugi bun. Of course. Fire. I mean, you can't beat it.
We got two choices. We can paint this on and we can get the lighter fluid. I'm in.
I mean, with this one, I didn't even get to do it. I said, we're going to burn those. And one of my guys is like, I'm on it. I got the blowtorch.
Brilliant.
So yeah, it's burnt, and then it's got a 2K finish on the top that's very hard wearing, but also allows you to feel the instrument.
Yeah.
So we're in the process of developing a new range of guitars.
Okay.
The UK market is going to be, we're going to be hitting the 1,200 quid price point.
Right. Okay.
Proper UK-made entry-level guitars, but built without quality.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be going at the sort of £2,000 to £3,000 mark for the higher end stuff.
Superb.
But watch this space. This next year, we spent a couple of years growing the school.
Yeah.
We spent a couple of years growing our luthiers tools and the vintage tool shop side and all of that. But I got into this to build guitars, and not just to build guitars on the YouTube channel like this. We really.
Oh wow!
This is fun.
I
thought we'd get another heavy one for you to play.
Oh
with.
yeah. So that is resin up. I can see through that. It's pretty awesome. It's got weight, but it's in a nice way. Again, full access all the way at the top. You know, this.
I sort of stole the neck joint from Nick Huber.
Okay.
Who probably stole it from somebody else who started.
It's all development of stealing. That's all music is anyway, isn't it?
As long as we say it, we're fine. But people have been asking me to get on the resin bandwagon for years. And
how did you find working with resin?
It's fine. It's okay. I built a guitar for Charlie Jones, Goldfrapp's bass player.
Right. Okay. Brilliant.
I built it out of solid resin in 2007.
Right.
So way before all of this stuff happened. I've still got the prototype back in the factory.
Brilliant.
And it sounds amazing. It was not fun to use, but it's one of those things. But this river table stuff just didn't do it for me.
Right.
And then I found a fan actually sent me some bog oak.
Okay.
So that wood there is 3,000 to 5,000 years old.
Wow.
Pulled out of a bog. It's naturally black, and black and gold is always cool.
Yeah, totally.
And I'm like, that's it.
And also, I mean, the hardware you've used with it just really sets it off, doesn't it? I mean,
those are cool.
I mean, look at the shot of that, and that's just not a regular tuner.
And now this guitar is not for sale, although we have made 3 or 4 of them, but those tuners were given to me as a present by Mr. Goto himself when he visited Crimson.
Oh, wow.
And I mean, that's just...
Dude, you do amazing work. I'm
living my best life.
Totally. I mean, you get to be inventive with it as well. You're making interesting, fun things, and also teaching more people how to do it and get on that step and get moving forward, which is brilliant.
There's people here, and at every guitar show that I go to, who are building guitars because they watched a video 5 years ago, and they said, "Oh, if that guy can do it, I can do it."
I've just been speaking to a guy when I was getting you a coffee at the back. He's in the queue, and he's asked me if I interviewed anyone interesting. I was like, I'm just about to speak to Ben from Crimson Guitars. And he says, "Oh, I did a course with him about 7 years ago." And he's still got the guitar on his wall, and he still uses it. I think
it's the best feeling. Seriously, I'm really looking forward to mass producing guitars in the UK, bringing back more manufacturing and doing all that cool stuff. But the fact that there are thousands of guitars being made by everyday people that wouldn't have been done otherwise, that makes me so freaking happy.
Mate,
and it's cool.
It's been an absolute pleasure, and
thank you very much.
I want to come down, I want to see your space, and we'll see what we can do.
I'm sure we can make something happen.
Cheers, Troglodyte Drive. We'll catch you soon. Thank you.